Hello, and welcome to Final Cut Tips for Avid editors. One of the biggest complaints I hear from Avid editors when they start using Final Cut Pro is that they miss Avid's trim mode. Indeed, there are a number of Avid trim mode features that are not part of the Final Cut Pro toolset, such as real-time JKL, slip, and slide edits, and of course the Avid 4-up display, which shows you the head and tail frames of the next and previous clips when you are performing a slip or slide edit. Over the past 8 years, as a cross-platform editor and Final Cut Studio Master Trainer, I've developed a few workarounds that allow me to emulate these missing features, and in this video, I'd like to share them with you. First of all, it's important to note that while slipping or sliding in Avid's trim mode, the user can only see one frame of the 4-up display updating in real time, either the in point or the out point, whichever is under the pointer. Only by using the trim left and trim right buttons can one see both points update at the same time, but in real time, it's one or the other. Since Final Cut Pro's trim edit window only allows you to perform one-sided ripple or dual-side roll edits in real time using JKL, I perform my slip edits in another window, the viewer. Simply double-click the clip you wish to slip to load it into the viewer. Then, play in real time using JKL and spot the playhead to either a new in point or a new out point. Then, in a second step, drag the edit point you were spotting for until it snaps to the playhead. Voila! Ah, I hear you wondering to yourself, what about the 4-up display? As you probably know, Final Cut Pro does display a 2-up display in the canvas when you are slipping, but it's a little small. Again, slipping in the viewer is an advantage because while you slip in the viewer and the canvas become the 2-up display, giving you bigger frames to view and a larger area to scrub with more precision. But still no 4-up, and you have to drag. Well, even that can be solved with a little creative thinking. From the window pull-down menu, choose Arrange Multiple Edits. This rearranges the windows to allow for 2 tool bench windows, both loaded with the frame viewer, which is a split frame window designed to allow colorists to compare 2 frames to help match color and luminance in different shots. Rearrange the windows by dragging the canvas to the far right so the 2 frame viewers can be placed side by side. Then, set the left and right half of the first frame viewer to the in point, and the 2 sides of the right frame viewer to the out point. Then, simply select the clip you wish to slip and mark it, which will load the in and out points into the middle 2 windows. Then, position the playhead on the previous clip's out and perform a match frame edit. Position the playhead on the first frame of the next clip to load it into the canvas, and presto! Final Cut Pro now has a 4-up display. Now press the Trim Forward or Trim Back buttons to slip the clip and watch the head and tail frames update at the same time. You can lasso audio and video so that you can trim in sync, or even hold down the trim buttons to approximate playing in slow motion in Avid's trim mode. Sure, it's not real-time JKL, but until Apple redesigns the application, this is as close as you're going to get. This only takes a few steps to set up the first time, and if you save the arrangement as a custom window layout, you can recall it with a keystroke whenever you want, and the frame viewers will even pop up set to in and out viewers. That's it for this tip. I'm Steve Cantor. Thanks for watching. Check back for more tips for Avid editors at www.editdog.net.